Yo, what is up, you guys? It's your boy Avexys, and in this video, I'm gonna give you guys the secret settings and the pros and cons of these settings to improve your movement in Gears 5. So let's get this started right away. And here is the settings that I'm gonna be talking about. Alright, so the key settings to improve your movement, if you are a default player, are to change your control scheme to classic alt, Y to X, X to A. Let me remap him. What this does is this makes your control scheme basically like default, but you're listed under your control like classic alt. And what this does is it makes your wall bounce be registered on the press instead of the release of your A button. But okay, it sounds good, right? But there's also cons with this as well. So the thing is, when you have your wall bounce on the press, that's gonna be the first thing that gets registered in the game. So that means when you're closer to walls, it's gonna be harder to get like that full A button hold if you're trying to rotary run near a wall. Sometimes you'll find yourself just sliding to it. All right, but after a while, you'll learn those angles, how to like rotary like effectively around covers, like so. All right. And that's basically the pros and cons of the false right there. It's just mainly the fact that you can't rotary run that well around covers. Alright, so next is single stick. And the community has a very weird look on single stick. They actually do not know what it does. And I'm going to show you guys right now exactly what single stick does. So, I am on single stick right now. And here is what single stick does. It keeps your camera still while you are bouncing. That is literally the advantage. That is the pro of single stick. That is the reason why you would want to play on single stick. Now, this is the thing. So when you play on single stick, you can look at the air. You know what I mean? You could look anywhere, and the camera's gonna stay in the same spot. This is why you're able to use your left stick more, because your camera's not jumping around. Now watch. I'm gonna take off single stick, and you guys are gonna see the difference. Alright, now look, I'm gonna try to look up. See, I bounce. It brings me right back to the center. And it gets that jumpy type of feel. But the only thing that it is like that's good about it is that it keeps your screen centered, and you don't have to worry about that auto recenter thing that single stick gives. Like a lot of players will say that like the screen recentering for single stick is an advantage, and that couldn't be a more false statement. And let me show you why real quick. Alright, so look at this. Think of if you're holding down the lane, you don't need to push, you don't have a reason to push, right? And you're holding your camera angle, like looking at, let's say, this direction. You could look that direction, and it'll automatically just move back over. So you have to very tediously, like, constantly move your screen over, or just don't let it recenter by constantly like moving your right stick. And this can also mess you up if you're flanking and holding your shot. I've seen it happen to many players before, and this is something you just get out your system, and you learn it early on, and it'll stop happening to you. So, if you like have your camera angled, you walking forward, it's gonna move back up. It's gonna move right back to the middle of the screen. This does not help you. Like this only gets you killed. Think about it like this: if you're flanking somebody, you're walking right behind them, right? And then your camera just automatically just moves from how you're flanking them to the center of the screen. You're whiffing. You're completely missing, and that's the problem. That is not an advantage at all. The last thing I have for you guys in this video is adjusting your aim acceleration. Now this setting is often not really touched at all. Like people usually leave it alone. They leave it at 10 because they think that the max aim accel on 10 is like the best thing because it's the fastest. But the max aim accel on 10 can make you more accurate. Now I play with mine on 8 simply because it slows down my aim acceleration like just a little bit. It's like a sensitivity multiplier. That's how you can see it. But you can still move. You can still do everything you want. You can still reaction shot. You still move crazy, but it's just way more steady. It's, you know, like it couldn't be better. So you guys try that out. Try to play with your aim accel on 8. See how that feels. It's gonna feel like Gears 4 a little bit, but it's gonna feel like ultra smooth rather than it being like too quick. Which is also why a lot of players can't play on 30s on this game, because of the combination of the aim accel on 10 and the 30 sensitivity is very fast. So you guys can try that out. And yeah, good luck with that. Keep on improving, you guys. I appreciate all the support you guys been showing in the streams, on YouTube, everything. My channel is growing. I love to see it. The community is growing as the best thing to have in this time of the game. So that's just it, you guys. I appreciate everybody for pulling up to this video. Make sure you got comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.